After the political protests in Hong Kong, I left the territory with a full cargo of possessions from my home and business. Having spent 14 years there, I relocated to the UK in 2020 during COVID. I set up my design studio in the seaside town of Hove, and now I collaborate with goldsmiths in Hatton Garden and across the country, who specialize in various techniques and types of jewellery. I'm really honoured to have received the Goldsmiths Craft Design Council award for my design of the Morganite waterfall ring, and to have been chosen to exhibit at the Goldsmiths Fair in 2024. It's daunting but also thrilling to start over in a new country and enter the trade, where I'm surrounded by so many inspiring makers whom I look up to and who inspire me. As I reflect on earlier years, I realize that everything I did prepared me to become the jeweler I am today. I was always artistic from a young age, and I inherited an eye for detail from my mom. Perfectionism was instilled in me while I studied for my Bachelor of Fine Arts at the Rhode Island School of Design, which ultimately shaped my lifelong design career. After graduation, I started working as a product designer in Providence and New York City, creating everything from flatware and pens to high-end cosmetic displays. My early career taught me how to channel identity through form and materials. During my master's at NYU, I experimented with various mediums, from large-scale sculptures to silversmithing. I also explored couture sewing, millinery, leatherbags, and shoemaking. That's when gemstones entered my life. As I began learning about finer types of gems for jewelry, I started sourcing them and incorporating them into everything I made. I realized I wanted to be a jeweler. I began crafting fine jewelry with different workshops in New York's Diamond District, and in 2005, I took the plunge to start my own company, Pearly, and moved to Hong Kong. It began as an accessories line featuring a collection of refined leather bags and sterling silver and gemstone jewelry, and quickly evolved into a jewelry company as demand for the jewelry grew. As I started receiving commissions for small projects, I began sourcing gemstones at the Hong Kong Gems and Jewelry exhibitions, and viewing high jewelry at the big auction houses nearby. There, I saw some of the greatest gems and started learning what makes certain jewelry collectible and valuable. I relaunched in London in 2012 and began showing at London Fashion Week. In 2014, I received a scholarship from GIA to study diamonds. I then went on to complete the Colored Stones course and obtain my graduate gemology diploma. After that, I began visiting gem mines, attending conferences to learn more about gem production and gemology, and getting involved in the gemstone community. As I forged important relationships with mine owners and gem producers, I built a team of goldsmiths and artisans back home, and I shifted Pearly's focus to bespoke fine jewelry. We worked on all sorts of projects to tell personal stories, reflecting my clients' desires and customizing pieces to the wearer. Finding the right gems for a project often depended on availability, so I began collecting gems for my own inventory and started selling them to other jewelers as well. With gemstones now being my specialty, I began building a repertoire of more elaborate jewelry pieces that often feature them. I regularly collaborate with independent artisans who bring different specialties to a piece. It often takes several artisans and many months to complete one masterpiece. I'm able to offer my clients deep knowledge and background about the pieces we make, adding an incredibly gratifying dimension to what's expected in bespoke fine jewelry. Being a jeweler is my raison d'être, and it brings me great joy. I strive to awaken that fascination in people, seeing their eyes light up and hearing them go, wow. It's incredibly fulfilling to know that I've contributed a little piece of happiness to their lives through my work.